We are live. Let me laugh in Chinese. Guys, listen. My camera has flipped back to, what do you call it? Back camera, but I don't trust it. No, I don't. So I'm not still gonna stay long on Facebook. So the last like 3 days, 2 days, whenever I go live, my camera just sticks to front camera and I can rotate it. I'm trying to rotate and it just freezes when I try to do so. So I've been managing and managing and managing every single time I go live, especially on this device. I've not tried on the other device. So today now, I clicked on live. The thing just automatically went to back camera. So that's what we are using now. I don't trust it because I'm feeling like anytime from now, you can just switch back. So the phone is just somewhere, but maybe I'll just end the live and we all move to what do you call it? Hold on a minute. Yeah, we all move to YouTube. Welcome back. I promised I would come back live today to finish this program. We did part 1 yesterday. This is part 2 because we couldn't finish yesterday. I had to just go do 1 or 2 other things. So I ended the video without ending the program. And I'm back here to quickly round off. I don't think we have too much still to cover, but we still have 1 or 2 other things to still cover inside of this story, which I think will take about an hour and a half. So let's see how that goes. I'm just going to quickly start. Okay, let me check the comments first before I start. Okay, you guys can hear me. You guys can hear. Proudly Igbo Sophia, you've missed. You've been missing. You're asking who this one is. Hey, that means say you never come online now. Where have you been? You've been missing in action. You're not up to date, oh, my sister. They broke the internet, oh. They pulled out some ants. They pulled out some ants from their dark holes. Everywhere can scatter. Now cry, we can't they hear now. Cry. We just sit down, they chill, they watch. They can't they cry up and then they explain. They write. And we just they laugh. You don't miss, so you don't miss. Hey, yeah, wahala okpo. Hey, yeah, easy, my love, easy. Okay. So part 2. Let's go back to where we were yesterday. Where did we end? I think we ended with this one, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it this one? No, we ended with this one. So I think I finished reading this one. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to scan through it. Okay, yes, this is where we closed shop yesterday. Okay. Now let's continue. So I'm not going to summarize. I'm hoping that everybody here today was also here yesterday and that you know what's up, you know what we're talking about. And if not, please just watch my last live, the live that I did yesterday, and you'll be able to follow. Okay, just to save time, I will just continue as if we are still inside yesterday, as if we never left. Okay, so after Dawn wrote all of this back to Cora, Beta Bulala, I think she wrote this. She responded, or this should be one of the messages she sent to Dawn. She said, this is Cora that wrote this. She said, we established that I wanted to make it a Stony and Cora, not a Cora Obidi featuring Stony Optic. Scamalama. We are not talking about what you wanted to do. We are talking about what you did. You see this manipulation of a thing, this social media manipulation. Oh, I thought. Oh, I believe. Oh, I wanted. Oh, I desired. Oh, no, 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 no. What did you do? And also, what did you do to undo what you did? What did you do to correct what you did? I don't want to hear, I wanted to do it like this, but this one not happened. What did you do to rectify it? People think they can scam others and get away with it by just saying, oh, I didn't know. Really? And you've been using DistroKids for 10 years. You've been doing music for 10 years, according to you. All of a sudden, you no longer know. Eh? You don't get away with it. No. Eh? People think they can do bad things and then, oh, I'll just tell them sorry. Oh, sorry. It's okay. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Sorry. But that thing that they did to you, they knew what they were doing. In fact, they thought about it before they did it. Okay. She said, I wanted to make it a Stony and Cora, not a Cora Obidi featuring Stony Optic. DistroKid did not allow this. Then why did you proceed? You were in a hurry. Why did you proceed? Huh? Okay, are you telling me now that if someone gave me money, for example, $1 million, okay, take it to the bank. Blessing, go and put this money in my account, in their account, in that person's account. Yeah. And I go to the bank and the bank says, Madam, it's not allowed for you to put money in that person's account. You must put it in your own account. So the bank is telling me now, the bank is telling me they don't allow it. What do? Do I just proceed and put the money in my account, knowing that this money is not mine? And then the bank asks me, whose money is it? And then I will write my name. It's my money. You're a thief, Cora. You are a thief. Is it because it's music we are talking about that people are not really understanding that this is theft? You don't proceed without consulting the owner. I would call the person, oh, the bank is not allowing me to put the money in your account, though. Because the moment you transfer it to your name, you are a thief. Understand this and have peace. Stop arguing with facts. Stop arguing with logic. The moment I do something else than what the owner expects, that makes me automatically a thief. You need to talk to the owner because you're not the owner. You cannot just decide on your own. Okay, they are not allowing me to do it, so I'll just put it on my name. You stole it. If you put it on your name, you are lying that it belongs to you. That's where Cora went wrong, and her fans don't want to come to terms with it. And that's where the problem is. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. So I said, what you do in a situation like this is just be transparent and learn how to communicate. Eh? Just contact the person. Hey, I'm trying to upload this thing, this work that we did together, that we collaborated on, but the platform is not allowing me. How do we go about this? What do we do? Maybe you should post it and tag me, or put my ID number in it, and then automatically the platform will see that I am the featured artist or something. Just talk to the owner. You don't just decide on your own, knowing the effect it would have on the real owner. How can two people claim a song on DistroKid? You know it's not going to work for the real owner. The moment you put your name as the owner, the real owner starts to have a problem. It's just like copyright on social media. If you post a video first and that video is not yours, even what's his name, Very Dark Man, had that issue before he started using Facebook. Other people were using his videos from TikTok and they were posting on Facebook. So the moment he created a page, he could no longer post his own videos because he started to get notifications that he was using copyrighted content, or that the videos were not his, because other people had already posted those videos on Facebook. So Kora Obidi, just accept you're wrong. That's the first step to healing and reconciliation. Okay? Accept where you have gone wrong before you start looking at what Don or Stony did wrong to you. Because whatever wrong you think Don and Stony did afterwards came as a result of the wrong you first did to them. Because if you had not done this wrong, they would not have come out and done the wrong that you believe they did to you thereafter. So why did you go ahead and put your name as the owner? Your excuse does not hold water. In the court of law, the judge will not accept this one. So if you see somebody's money, you will say, oh, because the thing did not allow me to, so I just take the money and I spent it. Oh, because it's not yours, you're a thief. It's as simple as that. Come up with all the different excuses in the world. It does not excuse the fact that you stole from this young lady by putting your name as the main artist, knowing that you were not the main artist. As a matter of fact, the song was not yours. Okay, let's continue to read her explanation. She said, featuring Stony, DistroKid did not allow this. On her album, she is completely free to remove my verse. That's the solution that she is suggesting. Can you imagine? Okay, let's continue. She's completely free to remove my verse. That's her prerogative. I didn't do that myself and shouldn't be blamed for that. You are lying, Cora. You're a liar. You are a liar. You can tell this to people who don't use DistroKid or who don't know how it works. I downloaded the app and I checked it out and I posted a video, a screen recording of how it works. You are lying. There is nothing like DistroKid did that I didn't do it myself and shouldn't be blamed. You never want to be blamed for your wrongdoings. And that's the only way to start to grow as an individual. When you start to admit and accept your wrongs. You are not perfect. Nobody is. Nobody is going to judge you for being imperfect. But you just think in your mind you are perfect. No, you didn't do wrong. You always look for an excuse. Every other person is wrong. Every other person has done you wrong. But you find something to blame. You find someone to blame. Now, nobody to blame. Now, is DistroKid we are going to blame? Is DistroKid we are going to blame? DistroKid does not put your name on anything. DistroKid did not type your name. Your 8 fingers did by yourself. Because there is a place they will put main artist. There is another place they will put featured artist. And you typed your name by yourself. And if it didn't allow you to put another person as the main artist on your account, then talk to the owner, talk to the person. You don't claim. Do you know what it means to put yourself as the main artist of a song? You people think, oh, it's just a name. It doesn't matter. Both names are there. It matters, especially on DistroKid, because the song does not stay only on DistroKid. DistroKid is like a distributor. They distribute that song with the data that you submitted all over. DistroKid distributes to approximately 30 other platforms, including Apple Music, YouTube Music, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. Even all these Facebook, Instagram Reels, you will find your songs there from DistroKid. So the moment Kora Obidi puts herself as the main artist, it affects Stoney. It affects everything Stoney does with that song. If that song ever blows or gains recognition anywhere, Kora would be in front, not Stoney. That is future stealing, stealing in advance, spiritual stealing. You are in fact, you are claiming all the rights indirectly. But a point will come that you will claim the rights directly because it's your name in front, and Stoney is just a passerby. Do you understand the gravity of what you were about to do to these people? And your fans are there running their mouths, defending a thief? Your fans are actually defending an actual thief that was caught in the act. I don't understand. Just because the thief is Kora. If Stoney had done that to her, you people would have crucified her. You would have gone and looked for a cross somewhere. You would have nailed her there. If it was Stoney that put her name, Stoney featuring Kora, on a song that belongs to Kora, you people would have finished Stoney now. But now, because it's Kora, every other person should shut up. A song that Stoney already made, Kora was ready to take over that song entirely, claiming ownership of it. Who does that? And then blaming DistroKid. They said she couldn't wait. Once it was 12 midnight, she already went there. 12 midnight. 12 midnight, Kora Obidi already. She could not wait to publish. And don't be surprised that she scheduled that publication. She scheduled the release of that song. Meaning she did not immediately, like, it wasn't the day that the song was released that she realized that there was an issue. She probably already uploaded the song, put all the data, all the information, the names and everything, like days before or even weeks before. I don't know when the song was ready. And then she would have set a date that on so and so date, publish this song. So, meaning she even had more than enough time to have discussed with Stoney, like, hey, I'm trying to upload the song in DistroKid and I want to set a date. I want to schedule the post so that it will just automatically post once it's 12 a.m. But now I'm having issues. DistroKid is not allowing me to put my name as a featured artist on my account. How do we go about it? Simple. But the thief just thought, this is an opportunity. I'll just use this as an excuse. Let me just thief. Barawo banza. Kora. Skamalama. This one can hook your throat. This one hook your throat. That you could not swallow. Hold on. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue to read. She said, I didn't do that myself and shouldn't be blamed for that. Okay, we are going to blame DistroKid. People, you guys, if you are listening to me, gather here. Let's start blaming DistroKid. What's the surname of DistroKid? Let's punish DistroKid. Is DistroKid a boy or a girl? Let's tell him or her to kneel down. Yes. Useless Cora. You see your life. Because you know nobody can go to DistroKid. You know we cannot go, not that we cannot go, but we cannot go and query DistroKid now. You know. So it's so easy and convenient to just sit down and blame DistroKid. Let's not blame Cora. But it was your account. It was you that uploaded the song. It was you that typed your name. And then you typed Stoney as a featured artist. It was not DistroKid. You just used their platform. They don't tell you what to type. They don't tell you the title of the song you should type. They don't tell you who the main artist is. You determine what you want to type. And that's what you did. But no, the thief inside of you doesn't want to accept that you just got caught. And then she said, as for Justin, there is something. Okay, as for Justin, there is something wrong, and he was right to ask. You were present when the entire situation happened with Justin's invite. That being said, he is not close enough to worry about anything. I just don't fake chummy when I am not chummy. As per the thumbnail, did you see that I asked that she send what she will like? I have never tagged anyone in my You're a liar. Cora, I hate it when you lie. You are known for telling lies. The other day, I paid 1,000 for both of my children to get their hair braided. 3 days later, $380 I paid to get their hair braided. How do you go from $380 to $1,000? Cora, why do you have so much lies? Why do you know how to tell lies like this? Is it what you learned from the street of survival when you were surviving in Lagos? What is this? I have never tagged anyone in my entire career the way I have both of you. I don't deserve this. You deserve worse. Okay, if you don't deserve this, who deserves it? You don't deserve it, but somebody else does. This girl has tagged people when she wants to use them, especially when she's not paying them. She will be tagging them just to please them and make them feel like, okay, at least I'm getting something. Were you not tagging Nikki? Were you not tagging Stevana? Were you not tagging all the other people coming to your house? Even this your jollof boyfriend. Have you not been tagging him? But now you want Stoney to feel guilty. I've never tagged anyone my entire career. The way I get lost. Have you not been tagging pot seller with the big nose? Have you not been tagging her? Well, she's your sister, but don't say I have never tagged anyone in my entire career. Seriously? Man, all the people you brought to your house that you were using for content or using them to enter your music video so that they will go and shake hands and dance for you, all the people, even IJ Loved Braid, sometimes you tagged her. Sometimes she would ask you during the live video, like, oh, don't forget to tag me or something. We heard her say so. Do you understand? All the people you used for your unpaid labor, you were tagging them. But now Stoney is the highest tag. Okay, why? Why were you tagging Stoney? Because you were benefiting from them. You were not doing it for free. You were profiting from them. Do you know how many hours you sat down in their studio? Go and sit down in another producer studio for those hours. They will not even open their door for you. They have other things to do. They have better things to do. They will go and look for people that will pay them, not some girl that has not washed her yash that is sitting down on their chair. But the reason these ones did it for you, because they thought there was something you could also do back in return. They thought you could also help them strategize their social media presence or whatever. So it was supposed to be a win-win situation, not a win-steal situation, where you win and still steal from them. That was not the idea. And you're not pleased because you got called out. And your fans feel very embarrassed that even with your 12 million followers, these people, they still showed you that, look, we don't give an F about how many followers you have. They talk to her the way they would talk to any other person out there, whether you have 1 follower or 1 million followers. They didn't regard her like, oh, because you have 12 million, so let's give you special treatment. Do you understand? That means Cora is actually a nobody. A nobody. Always relying on millions of followers, but it doesn't even work for her because people don't even regard her based on the numbers of followers she has. If people that are doing well in real life, if they go somewhere, they get preferential treatment. People treat them well because of who they are. But you, people treat you like every other normal person. They don't even consider, oh, this one has only some mumus with low self-esteem would want to do eye service with you. But people who know you, who have seen your character, they know there is nothing to you as a person. There is nothing to you. I'm being bombarded by let me quickly reply by WhatsApp messages. Let me reply before we continue. Okay. Welcome. I see more people joining. Welcome. Like the video for me, please. Help me give it a thumbs up. So she said, moving forward. What did she put there? Okay, moving forward, are you good with the music or you want to pull back? Look at Cora begging. Look at Cora on the floor. I want Cora lovers. Look at your Yama Yama master at the mercy of Dawn and Stony. Oh, she can remove my verse from her album. That's her prerogative. Oh, she wanted to keep the song. Cora wanted to just maintain her own version. And she said, okay, if Stony wants, Stony can just remove Cora's version. That's her prerogative. Okay. So moving forward, are you good with the music or you want to pull back? Hey! Jesus, I've not seen anything like this. You know why I'm laughing? Because clearly these people dumped Cora. It was in their hands. If they had just continued, they would have just continued with her. It was up to them. Yesterday, I read a message where Stony told her, I need a break. I need some time. I need some space. Do you guys remember? And why I'm laughing is that Cora went live before all this saga. She went live and she did not say, oh, they started pulling back. Oh, they started telling me they wanted some space. They wanted time. Oh, they started getting upset because I put my name as main artist and DistroKid could. She did not do that though. You know what she did? She told us that, guys, did you guys notice how Stony and Don just vanished from my lives? They said, yes, we noticed. She said, okay. The reason they vanished from my life was one day, Stony was live and I was just watching her live and I was seeing some people, some hateful women that I had blocked 10 years ago They were gifting Tony. They were giving her stars. And that was the moment I knew, we cannot do this. That was what Korah came and told us. We did not know that Korah was inbox begging, asking them, because it was all in their hands. Korah was at their mercy. Korah was about to lose the only friends she had at that time, friendless Korah, desperate for friendship. Hey, this is the adult version of, do you still want to be my friend? Are we still friends? Korah the beggar. You beg for stars. You beg for food. You beg for clothes for your children. You beg for shoes for your children. You beg for gifts for your children. You beg for the things that you have in your house that you live in, that your children need to survive, to live. You beg for everything. You beg for money, and then you are begging for friendship. You don't have love in your life. I watched a video the other day where Korah was saying, because people told her, oh, go talk to your dad. Because she was like, oh, what do you guys do when you're feeling sad? I want to talk to real people. Da, 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 da. And they told her, go talk to your dad. When I talk to my dad, he's just going to be like, God bless you. The Lord is your strength. So in other words, her dad is useless to her. She cannot confide in her dad and feel like, okay, I need someone to talk to. Let me go to my dad, and then get strength from him. No, he's just useless. No, he's not useless. He's useful to come and dance and shake his stomach and wiggle his nipples on Korah's videos. That's what he's useful for. But father, daughter, there is no connection between those two. No connection. And then when they probed her further, she said, oh, I spoke with Nancy this morning for hours. After speaking with Nancy for hours, you're still miserable and frustrated. You had to come back on social media to be looking for real people that you can talk to on social media, saying, okay, you will go and give pekus to anybody on social or online. You go and go on a date. You go and look for somebody to submit your pekus to. So the LA crayfish you saw the day before, it was not sufficient for you. Your sister that you spoke to over the phone was not enough for you. Your life is empty, Korah. You can deceive yourself. And your fans can go about saying, we want your life. Me, my prayer for your fans is that they have your life. That's my wish and my desire for your fans. Because in their eyes, they think your life is so beautiful. They think your life is beautiful. And I'm praying that they have your life. A life of emptiness. A life of friendlessness. A life that is void of real love. Where you are begging to be wanted. You are begging for friendship. Oh, are you still with me or not? Are you still good or not? Are you pulling back? Hey, Totoyos, go and open yash somewhere. At the end of the day, when you really look at yourself, Korah, just believe that nobody loves you. It's a bitter pill to swallow. But deep down, you know that nobody loves you because you do not feel the love from any angle. You don't. You don't. You are always looking for something. You lack something. There is a void in your life. And going live every day and talking to your screens, to your phones, they don't feel that void. That emptiness is the reason you go about hurting people or looking for people to hurt. And the ones you don't succeed in hurting, when they come for you harder, you will say, oh, they're attacking me, oh, I'm a victim. Oh, but you were about to victimize them, but they didn't allow it to happen. Let me read the next one. Look at Korah begging for friendship. Hey, because when she was gallivanting with Stony and Don, hey, she was acting like, look at me, look at my friends. She was so proud of them. Didn't you guys notice that time? She was proud of them. Look at me, I have friends. And then her fans would tell us, you see, you people said nobody loves her. You people said she doesn't have real friends. Are these not her friends? Even when she did a get together, she said she was celebrating her daughter's graduation and celebrating the release of her song. About 10 people, I think, went there. Faces that nobody had ever seen before around Cora. All her fans came and choked the pictures of those people inside our noses. They told us that, look at all these people in Cora's house. Look at all the friends that Cora has. Is it because Cora doesn't show you people everything of her life? You people said Cora doesn't have friends. Look at all these people. Look at her friends. You people think you know everything about her. But look at all these friends. Little did we know that those people followed Don and Stony. Those people did not even know Cora from Adam. Hey, Jesus, social media. Believe social media at your own risk. It was still this same Don and Stony that brought those people along. So if Cora Obidi should decide tomorrow that she wants to do a get together, those people will not be there. Nobody will be there. Okay, LA Crayfish will be there and her children. Hey, so these gullible fans of Cora, they think Cora would have friends as many as that, and she would have never shown them. She would have never gone live with them. They really believe in their hearts that Cora has friends that she's just hiding from social media. That means these people don't know Cora. They don't. Hey. And look at her parading her boil nyash in front of their eyes. She was wearing a bomb shot, and the boil was more prominent than the song that she was celebrating. The boil on her nyash. I was like, this is disgusting. These people are in your house for the first time, and you are harassing them with your nyash. Ha! Let's continue to the Hey, I thought I plugged this. Guys, that was my laptop. I connected the cable to the laptop itself, but I didn't put the thingy in the socket. Hey, blessing, blessing. This thing would have just died now in front of me. Eh? God have mercy. So another twist to this story is this. Remember how Cora was insisting on getting 40% from Stony for that verse that she stole from Tony Tetwila. I played Tony Tetwila's song yesterday. Ogogoro be like woman. If you shark and you go higher. She stole it, or let me say she was inspired to steal it. She was inspired to steal Tony Tetwila's song to use it in Stoney's single, Handle Me, No Problem. She said for that verse that she sang for Stoney, she would get 40%. Tony Tetwila would not get anything. No. The person that inspired her would not get anything. She, Cora, would get 40%, no problem. You guys are not going to believe that Cora was not willing to pay Stony for anything or everything that Stony did for Cora's album. Hey, you see this life, eh? Some people are out there to use you. They think you are worthless. They think you deserve nothing. They think they deserve it all. They are greedy. They don't respect you. They are only with you because of what they can get from you. But whatever they do for you, you have to pay them. In fact, if you are not paying them, they'll tell you, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm busy, oh, I have things to do, I'm so sorry. But when they need you, they have all the time to use you. Let me read this, but before then, let me reply my message. Um, oh shit. All right, let's continue. Cora said here, I only accepted a writing in contributions because I thought they were free and had no consequences to my splits. So there was a message, of course, prior to this, which unfortunately Cora reported. All the evidence, she reported most of them from Dawn's page. So they were having a conversation about Cora's album. The album that she released now, it was Dawn that was working on that album. Mhm. They were having a conversation about it. And you know that in the original album, Stoney made contributions. Stoney did the concept, some of the concepts, some of the vocals, some of the ideas, and what. She worked on Cora's album, right? So they were talking about, okay, how Stoney would get paid, more or less, just trying to summarize and paraphrase here and there. But Cora is here saying that she only accepted a writing in contributions because she thought Stoney's work was free. So Dawn told her, okay, they are not free. So what is a fair percentage? You see what I meant then when I said people that are greedy, people that are thief, they are very calculated. They know exactly what they are doing. And their only defense or their only backup plan or their only guard is, I didn't know. I thought, I wanted, I believed. That's what thieves do. That's what deceivers do. That's what manipulators do. So that you don't blame them. So that you don't say, oh, you did it on purpose. Oh, you did it intentionally. Oh, you're a wicked person. So that you don't have that power to do that to them, to judge them. Because they'll just tell you, I didn't know. I really didn't know. Oh, I thought like, and she claims she knows the business more than everybody and she's thinking. You see how she's a user and how she wanted to use these people, especially Stoney. She was hustling for her 40% that Stoney had to pay her. But she wasn't even intending to give Stoney any percentage of the work Stoney did for her album. Cora is a very, very foolish person, and this is why I said so. Because people that are wise, when they know they don't want to spend money on certain things, and they start to do things with people that can offer them that thing that they cannot spend money on or they don't want to spend money on. And they are also able to offer those people something that those people want. What wise people do is You scratch my back, I scratch your back. I don't want to pay for this, but you need me to do this for me. You need me to do this thing for you. You also, you don't have to pay. So I need you to help me with my album. I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to pay a producer. I don't want to pay a vocalist. I don't want to pay nothing. So you will help me. And me also, I will help you do your social media. You also, don't worry about payment so that I get what I want. And you also, you get what you want. Trade by barter. And everybody is happy. And that way, they maintain that relationship. And maybe as time goes on and things are maybe changing, getting better, growing, then they can come back again and say, oh, wait, I see that a lot of money is coming in. Maybe we should make a new agreement. You know, things have changed now. I see that my album is out now, and I see that your social media is doing well now. So maybe we should make a new agreement. That's what wise people do. But foolish people, they don't look at the future. They are looking at now, what I can eat now, what I can benefit now, how I can use these people, and I will be the one to gain. And I don't care whether they gain or lose. That's what Cora did. That's how she lost this relationship. Because she wanted to be paid. But she was not willing to pay those people for everything they were doing for her and her album. Hold on, guys. Let me reply again. I forgot to do something before I came live. Completely forgot. It's now my mind just went there. Let me think. Okay, take care of it. So while she was able to beat her way out of that, I only accepted the writing because I thought, you guys, when you know people who always do this, just be careful of them. When you want to hold them accountable, or you want to ask questions, or you are finding something a bit tricky, a bit funny, a bit, not straightforward, and the only answer they can come forward with is I thought, and they do it often. I mean, we can all just assume some things sometimes. It's not, I'm not saying the moment anybody says I thought, then you already know. When like almost everything that you expect them to do certain things, and when you start to question why, and the only thing they want to tell you is, oh, I thought, oh, I didn't know, oh, I was mistaken, oh, just be careful of those people. She said, I thought they were free. I thought they were free. So if you did not think that your work for Stoney was free, why were you thinking that Stoney's work for you was free? You were asking for 40%. Why did you assume that Stoney did not also deserve 40% from your album? Cora, these are the questions that your fans are supposed to be pondering upon. These are the things that I look out for in people, that I start to close one eye and be looking at them with one good eye. Like, you understand? I will close one eye. I will look with the other. I'll say, say it again. You are asking for 40. I'm looking at this picture. I'm laughing. Hold on, hold on. You are asking for 40% from Stony, but you are thinking that Stony is working for you for free. Hey, Cora the thief. Cora, explain this logic that me and you, we are doing something, eh? And I'm insisting that no, I'm not going to get 33%, I'm going to get 40. But I'm believing that I will not pay you at all for what you are doing for me. But you will pay me 40%, but I will not pay you for the same kind of job. Because everything we're talking about now is music, 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 right? And even the work that Cora, the work that Stony did for Cora, was even more than the verse that Cora sang in Stony's song. You know why? Because Cora was working on an entire album with like 10 songs. So it wasn't only Stony just working on one song. They were working on an album for Cora. Not only Stony doing the singing or the background vocals, it was also Don Stein producing, doing the beats, putting this one together. Right? Imagine the work. But the verse that Cora made for Stony was just one, just single. But she insisted on 40%. But the people that put in hours upon hours upon hours for 10 songs, she said she thought they were working for free. Cora is a user, and she's good at it. She's used to being a user. She's used to using people the way she uses all these people on social media. She's used to it. But this time around, she met the wrong people who know their worth. Okay, she said, no, I was reading this one. Oh, no, this one. No, already passed here. She said, I thought they were free and had no consequence to my split. She wanted to split with Stony to get 40%. But her own split, Cora split 100%. Cora did not want anybody to come near it. Totoyos. You can never work with anybody in this life. Never. Never. Because this is not how you work with people. Always wanting to be the one to benefit, and other people have to submit their time, submit their resources, their energy, their effort, everything to you. And you just tell them, thank you, I will tag you, and that's all. And then the person told her, okay, they are not free. So what's a fair percentage? No argument, nothing. Okay, they are not free. You thought they were free. Okay, they are not free. Oh yeah, tell me, what's fair? Because you now, you collected 40%. Oh yeah, what's a fair percentage according to you? You know what she said? Take them out. Meaning remove everything that has to do with Stony inside my album. Are you people seeing a user? Are you people seeing? She was not willing to remove even 1% and give Stony. But she sat down and insisted that she must collect 40% from Stony. She didn't even say, okay, let Stony take 10% or 5%. She said, take them out. So she would rather have an empty album, just her alone, her voice alone, than give someone that worked hours for you even a small percentage. And that is what we also talked. I remember there was a time we were talking about her meet and greet in London when someone suggested that they would cook for her and that she should split the gate fee. She was charging £50 per head. And one of her fans said, okay, you know what? I cook. You can use my location and I'll cook for you. And you give me £25 out of the 50. She came on social media and insulted that person. She came on social media, on live. She went live and insulted the generation of that person. And that was supposed to be her fan. There is something about Cora that she doesn't want to share. She will put up a registry. You will buy things for her and her children. Hold on, guys. Effenvactor. You understand, guys, what I'm trying to say? Mm? For me, if the way they were friends, Stoney could have also worked for her without even getting anything in return, right? But that would have only applied if she did not get her 40% from Stoney. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. You don't have four heads, Cora. When it comes to people's money and their worth, they don't care about your 20 million followers. No, because that's not what will pay their bills. Cora is so greedy with her money. Even if you contributed to that money, she doesn't feel like you deserve any part of it. That is what also led to the dissolution of her marriage. When you are all about yourself, your stomach alone, you can never have long-lasting relationships. There are people that will work for, never tell them thank you with a gift. She can never say, oh, these people, they did so much for me. You know, they promoted my songs, they helped me, they stood by me. Let me just ship some free waist beads to them, or some anklets or some earrings to them for free. There are fans that Cora knows their names. Fans that give her stars every live stream. Cora will never say, oh, you know this woman, I know your name. I know how you always give me stars, how you always do a lot for me. You know what? I'm going to send you a pair of earrings. You don't have to pay. It's just a gift from me to you. Never. You see people like that, they are dangerous. People like that, God forbid, if you're with people like that, if you fall sick, they will be telling you sorry. They'll go and boil water and be putting a towel with hot water on your forehead, and you need money to go to the hospital. They will not give you. People like that, they will not consider how you've been there for them, what you've done for them. They will tell you sorry. Oh, you are sick. Oh, sorry. And you are telling them, I need to go to the hospital, but I don't have money. I need an operation. I don't have money. They will not give you their money. They will go and help you boil water and go and look for a towel. That's if you are lucky that they will even do that for you. They are dangerous people. Cora and Justin, they worked for that page that she now has. You can't tell me Justin didn't contribute to the growth of that page or the money that page made. But when the money started to flow in, pour in, Cora became a totally different person. No, I thought you are my husband, so you should do it. And he had to continue to work. Cora was getting lots of money every month from Facebook, but the husband still had to continue to work and continue to pay all the bills despite all the money that Cora was making. She didn't even go like, oh, a considerate wife or a considerate partner would be like, oh my God, I got so much money this month. You know what? I'm going to take care of this and this and this for this month. Don't worry about it. Or, oh, we need this in the house. Let me get, you have more money than usual, but nothing like that. It was her money. And life just went on the same way as life was going on before the money came. That's not a wife. That's not a wife material. That's not a partner. That's not a team member. Even after separation, Justin already announced that he didn't want the marriage anymore. Cora already filed for divorce. On the 30th of March, 2022, Cora filed for divorce. And Cora was still living inside Justin's house, and Justin was still paying the bills. Justin was not living there. Justin moved out to go and be squatting in somebody else's house. Cora was still in the house that Justin was paying for, even after divorce. They paid $150,000 for the video after Athena's birth because she did a live birth. $150,000 came in. Cora did not even consider like, oh, so much money. You know what? Since I'm the only one in this house, I'll just suggest to this man for me to pay for this month at least. Na lie. With all that money in her account, Justin was still paying that house rent. And Cora was there alone with the children. And sometimes he would come and pick the kids and take them to where he was staying there. People like that are dangerous. They will take your own. They expect you to give them your own. But you see their own? No, their own is their own. Your own, they will eat it with you. They will collect it from you. But their own, no. That's why her life is still in shambles. That's why she still looks like a junkie all over the place, still begging to survive. That's why people still need to donate clothes and shoes to her children, like charity cases. Let her go and see her friend Cleopatra's mother. Social media doesn't donate to them like junkies. They don't. Their mother knows what to do as a mother. The child is on social media making money. So why should other people outside be the ones to clothe and feed your child? And your child is seen on social media every day making you money. What are you doing with the money? But you see a useless woman like Cora. She will use her children every day, but they don't deserve anything from her. People outside will be donating to them, contributing to their growth, to their clothes, to the food they will eat. That's a useless life. That's a bad training for your children to learn that they have to depend on other people. They have to wait for other people to send the things they need before they can use what they need. If you need something in your house, go get it. You don't have to wait and do a registry before other people will send it to you. Very bad upbringing that she's exposing those children to. You understand? Nonsense, nasty life of they will donate. People are donating. People are Jesus. Yama yama life. And they say people are jealous of you. Really? People should rather be jealous of Cleopatra's mother before they will be jealous of a nasty Olosho like Cora. That community will have to donate before her children will wear clothes on their back. And their mother is a millionaire. What kind of useless life is that? And then she said, take them out. And Dawn said, cool, that's easy. And then Cora said, you've done it before. You can do it again. And then Dawn said, you mean remove the songs or her lyrics? Just to be clear. You see? And then Cora said, have you used my lyrics to anything that I have written for any other artist? We will have issues. Hold on, let me check my. Okay. We will have issues. So Don said, I haven't. I don't do business that way. I have tons of sessions from tons of people, including unused Kanye verses. You should know that almost every album has multiple credits, sometimes more than 20. I don't understand the issue with giving Stoney her fair share, especially when it's a collaborative environment. That doesn't make sense. I have the sessions if you change your mind. And then Cora said, we had a verbal agreement on this album, 20% and then 100% production publishing. So now, let me read the next one before I talk about this. And then she said, when Stoney was helping, she said, I help her with dance. She help with my album. Okay. Why is Cora now mentioning 20%? Dawn asked her here. You see that Cora is a manipulator and a calculated thief. Dawn asked her here. First, before Dawn even asked her, she said, I thought they were free. Whereas they already had a verbal agreement that Stoney would get 20%. If I'm understanding this conversation correctly, they already had a verbal agreement that Stoney would get 20%. But she didn't reveal that part. She was talking about, oh, I thought they were free. So you see what I just said before. Whenever they are telling you, I thought, it's a lie. It's a lie. She was trying to overturn the 20% for it to become free. So when Dawn told her, no, they are not free, what's a fair percentage? Why didn't she mention 20%? Why didn't she say, oh, we already agreed on 20%, let's just stick to 20? Why didn't she do that? She said, take them out. It was later in the conversation when Dawn was going further, like, hey, this is not normal. When people work for you, you have to give them a share. You have to do this. That is how it's done in the industry. That was when she said 20%. We had a verbal agreement on this album, 20%. So 100% would have been for Dawn for publishing, and 20% would have been for Stoney, and 80% would have been for her, for the song side of things. She said when Stoney was helping, she said, I help her with dance and she helped with my album. Okay. You will help her with dance. She will help you with your album. So the 40% you collected from her, how does that one enter this equation? It backfired. Her plans backfired. So, how did we get here? That was how we started this video yesterday. Everything started to escalate because when Dawn started to talk, of course, you guys know they started to drag them. They started to bully them. They started to do their usual. And Dawn went further to be releasing this evidence to vindicate himself, more or less, or to prove that he was not lying. Because the biggest accusation was, you are just a cloud chaser, you are lying on her, this did not happen. That so he had to show these things to show that he was not lying. This is what happened behind the scenes. She told you that the reason we are no longer friends was because people were giving us stars, but that has nothing to do with it. This is what happened behind the scenes. This is why all of us went our separate ways. So he was doing this. And on the other hand, the Koreans, this one said, Victoria said, continue digging your grave. You will soon be in your 6 feet. This is not new. They did this to me also. They did this to us, to many people. In fact, you see the one they did to me, let me tell you, because that one is very sweet. It's a very sweet story. I love to tell this story very much. It's a story that gives me pleasure. Let me see if I can find the picture. Let me go and look for the picture. It's a story that gives me pleasure. I love to tell it. It's going to be difficult to, but let me just see. Maybe I will find it. No, no, no. It's going to be, it's, I might still find it, but it's just going to take long for me to find it like that. Anyways, let me tell you the story. When it comes to all this, you will buy, this one will happen, that one will happen. Let me search. I'm still looking. I'm still looking. I'll find it. Maybe I'll share it one of these days. I'll find it. I'll share it. Let me tell you this thingy that they always do. I don't know what they think. I don't even know, but it's also part of their intimidation tactics and to just maybe put fear in people or to just harass you or to just, I don't know. But they would, say things like this. They in fact, let me just use myself now. They would say things like, you are going to buy, they will tell me, like in the comments, you are going to buy if you don't leave Totoyos, you are going to buy this one and that one. And then even one of them went as far as sending me, I told you guys about it, sending me a coffin via WhatsApp. That's how far they went and wrote so many things. And I took a screenshot of it and I told them that the day that Cora will enter a coffin, I will be the one to analyze her. Because what you wish me, I will wish it on Cora. Because I don't know you. It's Cora I have an issue with. So if you come in her name, it's back to Cora. That one passed. So they were doing that thing like rampantly. They would just, wish death upon you, do this and do that. And then one day, one of them, one animal, the name of the animal, I think it was Victoria Henry. I don't know if it's the same person, but this one is Ukete. That one was Victoria Henry. And I think, no, not Victoria. Was it Victoria Henry? Hold on, guys. Where did I even stop? These people. So I think I can't remember. I think it was I would look for that screenshot because I have saved all those things. I have saved them. And there was another one, John Paul. And you know what these people started to do? They learned a new style. And the style was they would take my picture and they would write rest in peace. And they started to post all over social media. And that one was rampant. Different pictures, and not just one picture, different pictures, like four different pictures. And even my family, like my in-laws, the family of my husband, Like, you know how people stand and take family pictures? Yes, they took one of such pictures and they wrote, I think for them, they wrote whether they wrote something. They wrote, I can't remember, but for my own pictures, they wrote rest in peace, RIP, rest in peace on like 4 pictures. When I saw this, I didn't even argue with them. I love to tell this story because this is how you handle these people. If you watch them do you dirty, they will do you dirty forever because they know you will not do anything. You will only watch them. So you have to do them back so that they will know that there is no monopoly to madness, so that they will know that whatever they can do to you, you too, you can do to them. So that before they do the next one, they will know that, hey, she's also going to do also. We better don't do it. Because when I do you, I will make sure I don't do you equally the way you do me. I will make sure I come stronger and harder. That will make you cry. I've always said it. If you bully my child, I will not only bully your child, I will come for your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren that you've not even given birth to, your husband, your brother, all of them. 10 for the price of 1. You understand? That for me, I don't have an issue. Whatever, I will not come for you first. I will not just wake up and say, okay, this one I want to come and bully you. This one I want to drag you for nothing. No. You understand? But when you come for me, please be how do you say that? Be aware that you will not go scot-free. It might not be immediately. It might take a while. But I will make sure that God will keep you alive so that you will witness it when I start with you. So they did that. They wrote rest in peace all over my pictures. I didn't argue. I didn't see anything. I just sat down. I went and selected Cora's pictures and her family pictures. Yes, I did with my fullest chest. I took my time. I just selected. Then I also edited rest in peace all over and I blasted them on Facebook. God punish devil. I did. Tit for tat. If you can do it, I can do it back. Then come and ask me why I did it. But when I do it back, that's when they are crying, she's a bully, she's bullying. But you started it. You should have never started it. You understand? But when you were doing it, you were not bullying, right? You just did it for fun. Okay, I'm also having fun. I'm also catching fun. If you are doing your own for comedy, no problem. Let me also do my comedy. We all love a good laugh, right? So that was how I solved that part. You see all this, you will die, you will buy, you will go to 6 feet. They've done it to all of us. It's up to you what you do with it. You understand? So the moment I did that, everybody rested. Yes. And if they come back again and do another one, I'm here. I'm here. You understand? So that's it. It's Facebook. Oh. It's not a church. It's Facebook. It's not the parliament. It's Facebook. You do nonsense, you see nonsense. Me, I don't argue. I don't argue. So that was how we solved that. Anyways, when I saw this, it didn't shock me. I know it must have been quite a shocking thing for Don because I don't think he ever did social media saga or Facebook saga at this level before this whole saga. So the person said, continue digging your something, you will soon be in your 6 feet. Don't spoil. And these are the kind of mad people that call themselves Chorus fans. These are the kinds of people. In fact, very, very pathetic. And then the next thing that I saw, another Chorus fan, this one said, it may interest you all to know that Justin Dean is in private chat with Don, the black guy, looking for who to help them unalive Cora. Since the London attack didn't work, screenshot this comment. You will need it. When the time comes, may God not allow we to have children with a dangerous person like Justin. Why all the full stops? Why all the punctuation? Why are you stopping your sentence? Why are you stopping all your sentences mid-sentence? Why? You are in a rush to end the sentence, but you've not finished talking. This Chuksobi said we should screenshot this comment, that we will need it. I believe it's this Chuksobi that wants to carry out the act to prove his point. So if anything happens to Korah, hold Chuksobi responsible. Do you know that Korah's fans are so mad that they can go that length, they can go that far to do something crazy just to show that, oh, you see, we told you that something would happen. We told you to screenshot this comment. You see, because which evidence do you have that Justin and Dawn are looking for who to help them unalive Korah? You see how this cult, that's why they said they are a cyber mob. You see how they work. You see how they operate. They are the ones now threatening someone's life by saying you will soon be in your 6 feet. And they are also the same people claiming that the person they were threatening is actually looking for somebody to unalive Korah. And everything this Chuksobi wrote is a result of what Korah has fed them with. It's a result of what Korah has given to them. It's what Korah has instilled in them, has the impression she has given them. That's why they are doing this and saying this. Do you understand? So when you people say, oh, what did Korah do to that man? Korah came out and said that the man sent a hitman to buy her in London. You see, now everybody is spreading it. This person now believed it, and that's why this person is repeating it, that he didn't succeed in London. But they will never ask Korah, oh, when are you going to the police in London? Olosho, when are you going to the police in London? When? Ashawo kobo kobo. People that behave like Korah, where we come from, we call them Olosho. We call them Akuna Kuna. We call them Opo. People that are unstable. People you cannot rely on. People that are lukewarm. They will say this today, do this tomorrow. Say this tomorrow, do this today. People like that, you can't trust them. They will tell you $1,000 today to make braids. Tomorrow, they will tell you $380 to make braids. People like that, you can never trust them. People like that, you will tell them, oh, when are you going to London? It's been 2 years, over 2 years. Ashawo, when are you going to London? For that your staged attack, that your staged acid attack that did not happen. When are you going to London? So all the fans of Korah, I'm doing this specially so that you people will cut out this part and send to her. I know you guys don't actually have to, but if you do, it will even make it swifter, faster for her to know that, okay, she has to go to London. I know she's going to watch it on her own, but when more people send it to her that, Agama is still asking the same question, she will know how serious it is. That's the question I expect her fans to be asking her. What is stopping her from going back? Not just to London, I've said it before. Not just to London, but going to the police and give them this case reference and say, I'm here now. Let's go. Let's move. Why are they not asking her? You see? They are talking about, he did this in London. He sent someone in London. Why are they not asking her what she's doing about it? What she has done about it? What she will do about it? Nothing, because she's afraid. Korah, you are afraid to go to London police. Your hands are not clean. Korah will be the Metropolitan Police is waiting for you. Your ex is still there roaming around. He's not afraid of London police. How come you are not going? Go to London. Totoyos. Go to London. You cannot go because your hands are not clean, because you are lying against people. You are lying against people. The moment you go to London police, your lies will be exposed. Then you don't want that. You don't want your fans to know that you have been lying to them for 2 years, doing a seed attack anniversary for 2 years. That's why you don't want to go. That's why. Liar. So the saga continued like this. So a lot was going on. Me, I'm just summarizing. You people think this is all. Many of you witnessed it. It was boom, 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 boom. Everywhere scattered. You see that period, it was hot. And me, I was in Manchester. I couldn't follow. Well, I could see some things, but I couldn't really analyze. I couldn't, when I travel, you guys know, when I travel, I don't get involved in, So I just, like, I was watching. I was like, Jesus. And then the copyright situation. I selected the highlights of this saga for you people. Oh, okay. The copyright situation happened. Like I told you, some of these messages that I sent, that I'm sharing, I think he posted more. I'm not sure. I don't think this. Hey, hold on! Somebody is shouting downstairs. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. So the whole this messages, I think he posted more. Again, I'm not sure. These are the ones that I was able to lay my hands on. But most of them have been reported and they've been removed from Facebook. Who reported them? Cora Obidi. Because the messages were telling us the story we wanted to know by ourselves. We didn't just want to get Don's version. We wanted to interpret the dispute by ourselves, you know? Uh-huh. So it wasn't for us, especially for me. Let me just say for me, it's good when if someone brings out stuff like this, but there is always a bias somehow, because you want to bring out stuff and you will say how you feel, but you cannot help the other person say how they feel or how they perceive something. But when we get the chance to read the messages by ourselves, then we can judge and interpret for ourselves, not just, oh, because Don said this, then this is how it happened. But we were able to read these messages and really understand exactly how shit went down. Okay. Unfortunately, Cora Obidi started to report those messages, which I honestly don't know how that is even possible, because I don't know how I will post messages that someone sent to me and another person would be reporting. Anyways, I don't know how that works. So when Don started to complain or to say or to announce or to inform us that, guys, Cora, in fact, he didn't even mention Cora, but let me see the message so that I don't make a mistake. This one. So the one on the left was Don. Don said the bigger artist is trying to copyright strike all the text messages. And funny, the challenge button is somehow down. Screenshot all the texts, guys. Even though I have them, I want you to save them in their full clarity and messaging. Then he put up another post. He said, you know, when you copyright strike something, that means you are claiming ownership of it. Know what that means. You literally own that information. In other words, she knows it's true. I have proven my point. What were you all saying about it being fake messages? Oh, they were even saying, God, that's how far these people are willing to go to cover up a lie, to cover up a liar. Hey, God. So Cora started to report. And then when Don put out this post, the chief liar of the Korean camp, or let me say the assistant liar, because Cora is their master liar, their master planner. The assistant liar and manipulator and propagandist of the Korean cult put up this post. God. Some people are useless. Some people are useless. You know why some people are useless? Because when they are lying in an attempt to deceive people, whatever they are lying about is not unique to them. It's what everybody or any other person or someone at least can just figure out, that you are lying, or the lie you're telling to defend this person doesn't really defend the person, or your lie is thwarted, is manipulative. You know why I said so? Don was talking about a copyright strike, but Esther came out with a screenshot and claimed that she was the one that reported Dawn, that it was not her master, right? But the screenshot she put up was not the kind of response you get from Facebook for a copyright report. It's the kind of, thingy you get when maybe you report someone for nudity, for harassment, for bullying, for whatever, right? This is not what you get when you report someone for copyright. But this, because she must have reported one or two of Dawn's posts that were taken down. Yeah. So that is the screenshot she put here. But we are not talking about just general report for going against communities guidelines. We are talking about copyright report. But because this liar, Esther, wanted to lie and defend Cora with a lie, she put a screenshot that has nothing to do with copyright, but some other community guidelines. This is what Esther wrote. She said, he said Cora copyrighted him. Show proof. I was the one that reported and it was brought down. You reported one of my posts too. So this is payback. Cora will never give you the attention you so much desire. I wish she copyrights you for real. Right? You guys understand what she wrote here, claiming that, look, Cora doesn't have your time. Cora will not give you attention. I did it. I brought down the post, not Cora. Cora doesn't have your time. Oh, I wish she did. And the game changer in this saga was this. Evidence is everything. This was the moment I knew, okay, this is where I'm standing in this saga. Because when this girl put up this post, if you don't know how these things work when you report people, you might actually believe that she was telling the truth because she put a screenshot there. But the screenshot doesn't align with what they are talking about, right? But if you believe her, then you might think, oh, maybe Don actually is just a clout chaser. Maybe some other people reported him and he's just blaming Korra for nothing. Korra hasn't done anything. You can believe that. But the moment Don put this evidence, it was game over. Immediately, people knew, okay, so this guy is not just lying against Korra. She did it. This was the moment I was like, shit. God. He put the evidence. Don said this person goes on to say that Korra didn't do the copyright strike. She did. The lengths they will go to cover up and lie. And this was another sign, in case some people hadn't caught on that sign, another sign that this cult is a cult of liars. You will not find truth there. I don't care if I like you or I dislike you. I will not lie to cover up for you. Unless I don't know something, unless I was really deceived and I fell for it. But if I know the truth, I will not come here and fool myself. I always tell you guys that. I will not go on social media and be posting lies to be covering up for you. I'll rather shut up and be watching. But you see, these people, they don't have integrity. They just want to win. Let's win. Let's win. Let's win. Let's debunk with lies. And the moment Dawn posted this evidence that it was Korra that reported, that's her email address. Everywhere went quiet for some time. There was no follow-up post. Well, I didn't see a follow-up post from Esther. And I was like, okay, now, Esther, now that you know that Korra gave Dawn that attention, did you buy yourself? Did you eventually find that poison you have been looking for to end the torture of your life? Because the Korra you worship and idolize, the Korra you think, oh, she's so big, she will not even answer you. She is answering him. How foolish don't you feel? Because there is no way you don't feel foolish. There is no way you don't feel like an idiot. Knowing that you already bragged that no, Korra will never give you attention. I did it. It's not Korra. She will never pay you the attention you desire. I wish she copyrighted you. And when you eventually found out that Korra is as useless as all of you in that cult, that Korra doesn't actually have anything she's doing with her life. It's only social media. Korra has all the time to give Dawn. Korra watches all the videos that Dawn did. Now that you have confirmed, now that Dawn has given you a confirmation, did you get a certificate of uselessness? Did you ask, oh, Korra, why did you even give him attention? Korra, so you have time to be copywriting. Korra is useless. Does Korra have any office she's going to? Does she have anywhere, anything she's doing? Is it not social media she's doing? So what makes you think that she doesn't have time to give copyright? Who is Korra? A dog? Who is Korra? Oh, she will not give you attention. Hello. Korra is sitting down giving Bobby returns 500 followers. Korra is sitting down copywriting Bobby with 500 followers. Esther, you are delusional. Come out of that dream, because you're not living a real life. Come out of the dream and just accept and admit to yourself that Korra is useless. She's a nobody. You think she's busy? Busy with what? Busy with selling kpekus online. Busy with what? She has all the time to copyright people. You don't want to know how many people she strikes. I am the only one, I can say it boldly and proudly. I would say, I don't know, maybe there are other people, but I can say boldly and proudly, I am the only one that Korra has never, when I say never, I mean never successfully copyrighted. Never. She has tried and she failed both on Facebook and on YouTube. But she tried. And then tomorrow you say, oh, Cora doesn't have your time, Agama. Oh, she will never give you attention, Cora. That's all she does. That is all she does. She watches all of us and she's looking for how she will strike. Let me report. Let me strike. That one is restless. Cora doesn't have joy in her life. Who is Cora? You people are the ones squeezing your heads into her dirty ash that she hasn't washed. She doesn't have joy. You people think she's something. We know she's a nobody. She has time for all of us. She has time striking or looking for how to strike. But she never succeeded with me anyways. She never did. All the ones she tried on YouTube, all of them bounced back. And I can show it with proof. And she knows it. She has never succeeded. That's why I think she even gave up eventually. Like, okay, you see this girl? Let me just leave her. She can keep trying for all I care. And she will keep failing. They are looking for how to delete my channel, as if that one will restore their peace that they never had. Useless people. So when you prove them wrong like this, they just enter house with shame and they bring another topic. They bring something else. They start focusing on another thing. Okay, now let's focus on Stony. Stony, dreamy Stony, sleepy Stony. I will come and tell everybody what you did. You are pretending. You are not who you say. Now they now shift. They will no longer address the copyright issue because they've been exposed. They will now shift. Those are people that don't have integrity. Those are people you want to trust. Those are people you want to argue with. Those are people you think they actually have something they are saying. They have nothing to say. They just have one goal. Let us cover up for her. Let us hide. Let us lie. Let us deceive. No, you cannot, because it's all out there. Everybody knows that Cora is a useless whore. That's what she does for a living. So there is nothing you do that will undo or that will change the image that she already has. You're wasting your time. She has built that image for over 10, 15 years. And you think by bullying people on social media that are talking now, that will remove the image of Ashawo from Cora. You're wasting your time. You think, oh, let's bully Blessing. Let us remove Blessing's page. And do you think people will start seeing Cora like a decent girl, like a virtuous woman? No. Whether you remove Blessing's page or not, it doesn't change the fact that Cora is an Ashawo. Know that and know peace. There are some things in life you just need to accept and it will give you peace. But the moment you tell yourself, I will fight it, it will not change anything. It will not change anything. It will not change the fact that when Cora Obidi was married to Justin, she was sleeping around. And she said it by herself. Go and read her book. Let me advertise for her. It cannot change that fact that she is an adulterous woman. That can never change. So all you're doing now is wasting your life, wasting your time, fooling yourself for something that will never change. Telling lies. That's what they do. That's all they do. These house girls, they will be lying. I'll be like, what is this? What's all this? Huh? Even their master is a liar. So what do you expect? And eventually, this is also part of what they do. One of them wrote, guys, Justin, ex-Cora husband, has given this Tony Gill his backup page. Let's go to the page, guys. Cora must be safe from the wicked hands. Stony, this is the page. Everyone, let's go. That's their code word. I completely forgot to bring out some of their old chats with Charlotte, the harlot of England, one of their house girls. They had a group, a Facebook group, where they sent messages like, okay, Blessing is live. Let's go. Let's go. Move. Report her. Or stuff like that. Useless, jobless people. Like, gosh, I cannot. I cannot. Hey, human beings will just be living, just to be doing rubbish like this on social media against people that never did them anything. This goat that wrote this thing now, Don has never had any business with him. Don did not do anything. Stoney did not do anything to this goat. So me, as I sometimes I just put it back to myself that as I am now, I will just see two people fighting online. Or somebody came out and said, this person did me something. And that person did not do anything to me. Oh, neither of them did anything to me. Then I'll just go on social media and start saying, guys, let's go and report this person. Let us protect. Who? You are an animal. If this is your life, you are an animal. If you think you are a human being, you are deceiving yourself. Unless you can show that, oh, Stoney did this to me, so now I'm going to report her page to also pay her back. But you can't do that. Just because of some harlot that you've never met in your life, you are destroying another person that has never wronged you. Your life can never be good. Whoever did this, and those people that do stuff like this, it can never be well with you, because Stoney has a destiny. Stoney has a head. Stoney has a family. Stoney has a life. And if Stoney has never offended you, and you are out there to destroy Stoney because of the issues that Stoney has with another person that is not even related to you, Stoney's head will swear for you. Stoney's head will punish you, because it's not okay to do. It is not okay to do. But this is how these people live, these so-called Koreans. This is what they do to people. I always say it, if something happens online, everybody can talk about it. It's okay. I'm talking about it now. Everybody can talk about it. Like, oh my God, these people are fighting. Talk, laugh, do whatever. But not you going after. No, that's not life. If that's what you came to this life to do, you need to go back and tell God, send me back with a better vision, with a better goal, because this is not life. So anyways, as they said, they started to report Stoney's page, the one that Justin transferred over to her. And eventually I heard the page vanished. They said the page was hacked. And me, I will still continue to say it. If someone hacks your page on Facebook, all you have to do is contact Facebook. Your page can be retrieved. It's not like you went against community standards of Facebook and Facebook removed your page. No, someone hacked your page. Facebook can always track the how do you say it, the root of it, and you will get your page back. Didn't Cora claim that her page was hacked at a point in time before this, or let me say during the saga with Chef Maria? Her page was also hacked. Cora's page was also hacked. But after 24 hours, Facebook restored Cora's page. And I think eventually also Chef Mariah got her page back. If your page gets hacked, contact Facebook. Even YouTube, they will see the email addresses, they will see the activities, they will see everything, and they will cut off and they will give you your page back. I don't know which people they will say, oh, they've hacked my page, and they will go and sit down and be just talking. They hacked my page. You can get your page back. Take action. Facebook can see everything, how they entered your page, everything, which email address is connected, and everything. Sometimes we don't also have to be nonchalant. We don't also just have to take things the way they are. Okay, it has happened, and then you do nothing and you just go and sit down. For what? If you know someone, hacking is illegal. If you know someone hacked, do you know what it means to hack? It's not as if you deleted the page by yourself. It's not as if Facebook deleted or unpublished your page. Someone, a stranger, broke into your page. Facebook will get you your page back. They offer support for that. So that's why I don't understand the story of the page was hacked and they delete. I don't just want to buy anything of it. So I've said my own, I've moved. So that's the summary. But after all the saga, all these months, this is where it brought us. Let me show Facebook people. This is the end result. Nobody knew we would get here. Chai, 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 chai. Oh my God. Nobody knew we would come here. We thought it was Dawn and Stonio. We thought we were doing saga with Dawn and Stonio. We did not know we will enter this one. No, we did not know. This is where we are now. You understand? So that's why I said before we go too fast and start entering into matters, let us slow down and reverse and go back to how it all started and where we are now and where we are going to, because we are not finally there. No, we've not reached our destination. You guys know how me I move. I can be dragging something out. I have all, I don't rush. I don't jump out. I heard that goat that they was saying, so what? Where are you now? I was like, see this one, see this mumu. It's so easy to know foolish people because you think it will take 24 hours, because you think everybody rushes like you mad animals. Not everybody is raving mad like the Koreans. We don't rush and do things. Oh, I'm in a hurry. Let me do it now. No. When you least expect, you want it to be now. Oh, where are you now? Agama, where are you now? Oh, look at you, fool. No wonder you're a Korean. You have to be foolish to be a Korean. That's why people jump and make mistakes. Continue. That's all I will tell you. Continue. When you least expect, don't expect it today or tomorrow. But I will drag it. Let me read your comments before we call it a day. What's the time? Hey, tomorrow, by the way, before I forget, tomorrow we will come and talk about the case between Nancy and Angel's Empire. Yes. Let me come and talk a bit about the uselessness of Anthony. Anthony, the court goer. Yes, tomorrow. Hopefully I can, because tomorrow is Sunday. I'll see. If it doesn't work out, then we'll do it on Monday. Yeah. But I'm working towards tomorrow, that we can start it tomorrow, and but depending anyways. Okay, let me see your comments. My people, my people. Let me see Facebook comments first before we go to YouTube, because I know Facebook comments we can easily and quickly scroll through. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Dennis. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Joan. Hello, Kina. Good morning to you. Hi, Queen. I see you. Someone says, I'm always saying that she's very selfish. She never gives back. Wow. And she always expects. And she even gets upset when she doesn't get back. Hello, Sins Jones. Hello, Janet. Mm? All right, guys. You see, Facebook comments very quick. Now, YouTube. Mm. Let's see. Hi, call out queen. How are you? Hope you're fine. Hope you're having a good day. Someone says, I'm glad President Trump's administration is reviewing all green cards and citizenships. Hmm. Hello, good morning, Mary Jackson. I see someone spamming my comment section. I'm not even going to read out anything from that person because that person is clearly drunk. If someone is even asking, what the hell are you talking about? That person is not okay. I know the person. The person usually comes like when we are having conversations like this, to come and talking nonsense. I don't even want to read the nonsense. Oh, this is interesting. This is that our regular visitor, our August visitor. This is nice, when we get comments like this and we have evidence to debunk immediately. There's nothing sweeter than that. That's why I don't like to shout. It's people that are empty that make too much noise. Mm. I don't like to shout. See how I'm calming down, taking my time. This comment says, stop the lies. Cora did not post the video first. The way the video was set up by Dawn was why the video was deemed as Cora's. So what this person is trying to tell us now is that it wasn't Cora's fault. It was because of the way Dawn set up the video. That was how the system interpreted that the video belonged to Cora. So this person is saying it was actually Dawn's fault. It was Dawn that set it up in such a way that now made everything scatter. Yeah, that's what this person is telling us. So let us hear what Cora has to say about that. Where is that message that Cora wrote? Cora said here, so newsworthy, I hope you are still here. Cora said, DistroKid did not allow this. She said, I wanted to make it Tony and Cora, not a Cora Obidi featuring Stoney. But DistroKid did not allow this. Meaning, she did it. Or she wanted to do it in a certain way. But DistroKid did not let her. This is Cora talking. Auntie Newsworthy that was not there when anything happened, but they want to explain more than the people that were inside. It's not Stoney that wrote this. It's not Dawn that wrote this. Cora by herself. Korah is not saying, oh, Dawn, it's because of the way you set it up that it didn't work out well. No, Korah is saying that she wanted to do it a certain way, but DistroKid did not allow her to do it. I'm looking for the message where she said, I should not be blamed. Where she said I should not be blamed. That I was saying, okay, so you mean DistroKid should be blamed. Let me take the comment away so that we can read it well. There's that message where she said, she should not be blamed. But anyways, if you've been following, then maybe I've removed it already. If you've been following, then you would know that Korah herself said it was her doing, although she didn't want to admit. She said she was putting the blame on DistroKid. Yeah, I can't find that particular line. This one. She said, I didn't do that myself and shouldn't be blamed for that. You see, she is claiming that she tried to do something on DistroKid, but DistroKid did not allow. So newsworthy. Your news is not worthy. Your news, you're bringing fake news. You're defending now with lies. And that is one of the things we have established with the Horians. And I have to tell you, I appreciate that at least you are trying to defend something. You are not just here to harass people, at least from the little I've seen. You're not just here just insulting. You are actually trying to bring like an argument. Unfortunately, your argument is false. Unfortunately, your argument is based on nothing. So we can't buy it. We are not buying it. Newsworthy. Hope you understand. So it wasn't Dawn. Dawn had nothing to do with this. Dawn had nothing to do with Korah's name being listed as main artist. So if you go to another platform tomorrow, please don't use the same argument. Try to create a new argument based on the evidence we have shown you here and based on the truth we have shown you here. And if you're not satisfied with that evidence, please ask Korah to bring stronger evidence that would quench the evidence of Dawn. That's the way to do things in life. Sometimes we waste our time fighting things that are just already there when we can actually spend little effort to ensure that something stronger than what is already there can be brought out. It would profit you more to ensure that your friend, your sister, your master comes forward with credible evidence to strike out everything Dawn has said before. I would appreciate that more than you just coming here to say, no, it was because of how Dawn set it up. Who told you that? In fact, Korah didn't even say so. So how did you come about your information? Did you get this information from Dawn? Okay, when he was still trying to cover up for Korah, maybe, okay, then I'm not going to blame you for it, because there was a time Dawn was actually saying that, oh, it's not Korah's fault. So yes, if that is what you are still basing your argument on, I'm not going to blame you for that. However, we've moved past that, because now he's saying that I was just trying to protect her. This is actually what happened, and he's bringing forth evidence. So we are going to go by evidence, not just, oh, because she was my friend and I didn't want people to drag her, because already a lot of people were dragging her. I didn't want to compound her social media problem, so I protected her by saying this. But now I don't want to protect anymore. I want to just tell you all the truth because she's already lying on me. So now we have passed the stage of protection. We have entered the stage of truth and evidence. I hope you understand, my sister. Okay, let's move on to the next comment. Hold on. I think I need to make a call. I told you guys I forgot to do something before. Let me make a quick call. Hold on, guys. Uh-huh. What was I saying? I was reading comments. Okay. This is another false information. Newsworthy. Your name sounds strong, but I think you chose the wrong name for yourself. Because when you hear newsworthy, you're thinking, okay, this thing is worthy of being in the news, more or less. Like it has to be worth it to even put it out there. But what you are putting out here is yama yama. Unfortunately, you're putting out garbage. You are contaminating this whole social media space with information that we didn't even hear anywhere. Where are you getting your own information? Newsworthy said she did not steal. Dawn filled out the information and they each had partial ownership. What are you talking about? Where did Dawn fill it out? What are you talking about? Where did Dawn fill it out? Cora Obidi has her own DistroKid account. What are you talking about? Dawn filled out information. Even Cora did not say this one. Where did you get your own information? Where? I don't mind you coming forward with arguments, but please come forward with something we can actually like check and see that, okay, you got this from this place. Let's check if it's true. But what you are saying now has nothing to even do with anything. Cora has her own place where she uploads her songs, and it was Cora that uploaded her song on DistroKid, and DistroKid distributes to YouTube and other places. So Dawn did not help Cora to fill out any information anywhere. But if you have this information, please let us know your source. Where did you get this information from? Did you get it from Don? Was it Don that told you, or Don said it in a video? Please, we would love to know where you got your information so that we'll know how credible you are. Because everything you've been saying so far, we've never heard. we've never, I think you are making up your own stories by yourself that you believe. Hmm? Hmm? Don filled out information. Don and Stony, they have their own separate account. Cora Obidi has her own separate account. So all of them will fill out their information on their various channels. So the information Cora filled out was false. And that affected Stony. When Stony wanted to fill out her information, then the thing clashed on DistroKid or on whatever platform they wanted to use. Because already Cora was registered as the main artist. Or the song was already in existence with Cora Obidi. So Stony couldn't come and claim the song anymore. But it was Stony's song. Do you understand now? Or what language do you speak? I mean, not originally. Is it English or maybe there's another language? Maybe I can try to speak your language. Hmm? I hope it's clear. I'm really trying to explain so that you understand what I mean. I'm not here to support anybody. I'm not here to support Don. I'm just here to state what they have shown in their evidence and to explain. And if you have any contrasting evidence to what I have shown so far, I would be glad to analyze it. But you must tell us where you got it from, if it's credible, if it's not AI, and if it's not from your mind. Okay. Someone says, so you are lying. Stoney did not own the whole song. They each owned the song. What do you mean they each owned the song? Okay, let me explain to you. The song was already created by Stoney. Stoney owns the song. Stoney owns the title and the song and the melody and everything, the beats and everything. Stoney and Don, they already created the song before they met Cora or before Cora came into the picture. So when they met Cora and they became friends with Cora, they decided to collaborate. And they said, okay, since we already have a finished song, a song that is ready and prepared, what you can do is just add something to the song. So you make a verse that you can go and steal from YouTube from one old Nigerian musician like that trended 20 years ago. Steal a verse from him and add it to our song. And then we collaborate together. So then Stoney still remains the owner or the main artist, and Cora is collaborating with Stoney as a featured artist, meaning Cora can also have a part of the profit that song makes because Cora's voice also entered the song. That's why she was entitled to a certain percentage. Do you understand now? So Stoney owned the song originally, but they collaborated and edited the song. Let me just use some other terms that are easy. So you can say Cora co-owned it. She had a percentage of it, but the song did not belong to her. She was not the main owner. Let me put it that way. She was the assistant owner. Stoney was the main owner. But when Cora was filling out the information, she lied to DistroKid that she was the main owner and that Tony was the assistant owner. And that is false. My sister, do you understand now? Do you understand? I hope so. Okay. But at the end of the day, let's not lie. This is not about hate. This is about the fact that Cora is a thief. That's just the conclusion of this whole story. Let me see. Someone says that person I was just talking about, not newsworthy. The other one I said that one is just drunk. They said the person has severe mental issues. Wow. That's why I'm not even calling that person's name. That one always talking out of point. Okay, so I see that newsworthy, your kpekus became salty and sandy. I will welcome you on my page, on my YouTube channel, on my platform, if you're a human being. But when I notice that you are an animal, you go and look for a stick. You know the kind of stick that Justin posted on his page. You go and look for that kind of stick and insert it into your vagina so that it will tear everything so that you can feel it. If you don't tear it, you will not feel anything because it's too wide. You understand? Now I see that you're an animal. I was talking to you like a human being. We said your master is a thief. You are here saying you thief. Okay, you are talking to your master. You are an animal. And this is the point where I will block you. Because we don't welcome animals here. We don't welcome idiots here. I thought you were speaking English. I know you don't understand English. You don't. We said your madam is a thief and you are here looking for a thief. If you're looking for a thief, you go to Brentwood. We have proven that she's a thief. And if you're not happy with it, let her go to court and go and prove her innocence. There is evidence all over the place. She even said it by herself that, okay, I didn't mean to do it though, but DistroKid did not allow me to do the right thing, so I did the wrong thing. That's what she clearly said. She admitted that she would have wanted to do it differently, but DistroKid did not allow her. So she did it wrongly. What are you here arguing for your mother's death? Are you mad? Are you insane? That I allow you here doesn't mean I need you here. I just want to see if I can reset that dense brain of yours. This is the point where I block you. Why are you so frustrated about the truth? Why are you so miserable? Why are you crying? If you want to cry, go to Cora's page and cry. And tell her to go to London. Tell her to stop stealing from people. Tell her that even with 12 million followers on Facebook, she's still useless. And she's still a beggar. How can you have 12 million and you are still begging and people are feeding your children and clothing your children? That's what I expect of you. Why do you care about the haters of Cora? You claim we are sitting down every day. Why are you here? Why are you sitting down with us? Because you're also a hater of Cora. You are. You are in the gathering of the haters of Cora. Are you not a demon? Do you mean well for Cora? Where my haters are gathering, my own friends are going to sit down there to be talking with them. You are a killer now. That means you can poison Cora. What are you doing here? If you think we are haters, we are jealous, what are you doing with us? We are gathering here, having a meeting, and you are here with us. Who appointed you secretary to be taking notes? Who brought you here? How did you miss road? You don't have any other thing to watch. There is nothing else interesting on Facebook that you can watch. Is Cora not live? Is there nothing, nobody on the whole of Facebook that is live right now that you can go and watch? Or you don't have any stick around you that you can choke inside that nyash of yours? That you just have to be here. You don't have a life? No, just reason these things I'm asking you. You don't have better things to do with your life? That you just have to be here of all places to delete the evidence I already have? And you don't even have any evidence. You don't have it. So what are you arguing about? You are using your brain to argue. You're arguing with somebody that has evidence and you have nothing. And the next thing you say, you thief. And your own friend is the actual thief. Family of thieves, family of scamalamas. They didn't give you your share of what they stole. Is that why you are angry? It's not my fault that you didn't taste out of it. All the time you spend jumping from one live video to the other, you gained nothing, and Cora gained a lot. That's your frustration. I can't help you. But at the end of the day, conclusion, Cora is a thief and you are an animal. So right now, I will ban you. Because this YouTube also, I don't understand. You cannot block someone on YouTube. Because even if you block someone, they can still watch you. Only that they cannot comment. So you're not really blocking. You're just like banning them from commenting. But I would have loved to excuse you from anything that concerns me. Because honestly, I don't need people like you. I don't. You don't have to be here if you want to be an idiot. You can be an idiot as a Korean, but stay in the Korean camp and be an idiot there. Don't come to my territory and be an idiot in my territory. Don't do it. But because you are idle and jobless and useless, you will be looking for where is Blessing? Where is she? I want to go and listen. Why? You love my voice so much. Even if I'm here for 4 hours, you will be here useless and miserable, frustrated and in pain. You will be here for 4 hours with me. Why? Explain to me why exactly. What is it about me that you feel like you need to listen to? I want to understand. What is it about my videos, about my analysis that attracts you to me? Because it's not you I'm doing my videos for. Or did I call your name? Did I invite you? At the end of the day, when they check your quikus now, they will see that, in fact, don't let me talk to you. But let me look for how to ban you. This thing has started messing up again. Shite. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. I think many of you even answered, but I already removed the person. I put the person on timeout. But YouTube, they really need to bring the block button that you just block someone and they vanish forever, for life, like Facebook. Hmm? Let me see. Let me see. Good morning, Mary. Oh, is Vicky here? What's the time? Okay, we'll be ending in 5 minutes. Let me just scan through some comments. Okay, let me give you an example of this drunk individual that I told you I didn't want to mention the person. Just an example of that what that person writes everywhere they go. The person said, YouTube music and celebrities, they are our Hollywood music. Our music and movies don't come from the internet. Guys, do you just understand what I read? That's a comment. That's one of such comments. I know this person. I know this person. I will just be laughing. I'll be like, what is this? This person drunk. The person also said, best girl you are talking about is from Virginia and she's in my culture. Cora, come and carry your mentally ill fans. Hmm? Come and help them. These people are not well. And the person can write 100 comments in one video. Someone said newsworthy. Go and tell Cora to file for full custody. Don't mind them. They are here doing nonsense. They are here talking to me. What's my business with them? Let them go and tell Cora what to do, not here wasting their time. Hmm? Hello, sexy fox. Mm-hmm. Someone says horror leaks 85-year-old man's nyash. Is that something to be proud of? That's what one-eyed bandit is very proud of. Cora that is licking poop out of a grey nyash, of an 85-year-old man. She's sucking out all the poop there, all the residue, all the leftover poop. She's sucking everything, licking it out, yum, 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 with that tongue of hers. That's what all these baboons, that's what they are proud of. They are very proud of that. Wow, someone says Cora is a born chronic thief, scammer, psychopath, and pathological liar. Ooh la la. That's exactly what I'm asking. Someone said, by the way, why is this so called newsworthy on this platform? That's my question. I believe I'm very interesting. There is none of them. There is You cannot point out one of them that doesn't watch me. They all do. All of them. Up to their madam and their madam's sister and their madam's sister's husband and their madam's sister's father. All of them watch me. Yes, they all do. So that's why, I mean, if their masters can watch me, of course you should expect that they are also watching me. That's why One Eyed Bandit is here on my page, because they cannot do without me. Like me, I don't care who worships Korah, who does what, who says what, who analyzes what. None of my effing business. I don't care to watch them. I'm not interested. What do they want to say that I want to go and listen to? But my own case is different. I'm very interesting. They have to watch me. Yes. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just different like that. Yes, so let Cora go and file for full custody. Let them tell her to do so. This person is really a mental case. This person that I said I will not mention the name. The person said, you don't even live in the US of America and you don't even know who are celebrities. So nobody over here knows her. Knows who. Someone says newsworthy. Go and ask Cora what she did with the $77,000. Now she's scared for the kid's safety. Why she don't go for full custody? That's why these people, they can be easily fooled and brainwashed and manipulated. She's just brainwashing them now again, all over again. She's just emotionally trapping them again so that they can feel sorry for her. Oh, I'm scared for my children. But you are submitting your children every Sunday. No, people that are scared, they take action. Hold on, guys. Okay, my lovely people, it's been fun. Let me go. Let's plan to come back here on Monday. I don't want to promise tomorrow and then you guys don't see me. Best case scenario, I'll be here tomorrow. But let's not wait for my video tomorrow. Let's just hope for Monday. Let's expect me to come live on Monday. But I'm hoping I'll come live tomorrow. All right, guys, let me go. I thank you all for being here. And see, we sat tight on Facebook. We didn't leave. We did not leave. I thank you all. Thank you for the nice time together. And yeah, if I come live tomorrow, I'll do Nancy versus Angel. And if I don't come live tomorrow, I'll come live on Monday and I will do Nancy versus Angel. My next video is Nancy versus Angel. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. Love you and talk to you soon. Bye. I wish I could stay longer. I see more people joining, but unfortunately, I need to go. I have to go. Bye bye, guys. See you soon.